What's up, guys? Love you. Where's everybody at? Ooh, man. Where's everybody at, man? Must be lagging a little bit. Unless I am busy. I don't think nobody's gonna get on here today. Oh, man. What's up, guys? What's up, Kyle? Yo, where's everybody at? I hear you, man. I've been playing 2K all day. First day off, finally. I had to work all week. Yo, who else we got in here? We got 5 people in here. Who else we got? Well, you don't work, man? Yo, what's up, everybody? Hey, man, how old are you? After the barrel, a wolf amongst ravens. Is that a song? That's all I'm going to. I'll write that down right now. That way I can have it on here. I wrote that down. Hey, what's up, Josh? I figured I'd go live real quick because I didn't really do many. I didn't do any uploads today. Today's actually my first day off, man. Those uploads you was getting, I've worked all weekend and some days before, so I just kind of threw some stuff together, and I've been like super tired, and plus where I wasn't feeling good, I just kind of took today to kind of just relax and talk to you guys a little bit. I wrote that down that after the burial, a wolf amongst ravens. Yeah, I wrote that down so I could check that out. I'll add it to the list. I definitely got some more stuff coming. I got a lot of actually requests here lately. I know we're going to jump into some more NF because I know that's been something that's highly requested. We got some more David Gilmour from Pink Floyd at the live at Pompeii. Actually, got a lot. Got a lot. Yeah, we got 7 people here. What's up, everybody? Maybe there's a little lag. I'm not for sure. Yeah, can you guys hear? Can you guys hear me? Oh man, we just lost everybody. One take, we lost everybody. Dang, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. I'm gonna stay on here a little bit longer. If nobody comes in, then we'll just get off the live. Yo, is this payment request for free? What are you talking about? To do like the reactions? Um, if you're talking about the reactions, the reaction request is always free. I always do the reactions for free. The just the payment is to get your reaction um, done right away. Like you just donate whatever you want to get that done right away because it gets added to a list, and that's how full the list is. So, um, request pay or donation pay get you in front of that list. If not, I go down the list in the order that I get them. That way, it's fair to everybody who requested everything. Yeah, yeah, yeah. If you do like donation to like the PayPal or to the Cash App, um, as soon as the donation hits, I do the I go and record the reaction to that, and that'll be the next one that's in line. If not, then I'll record it when I get to it into the list. Is usually the way I do that. That way, it's I'm not just jumping ahead of somebody that's commenting and saying, "Hey, do this request," and then somebody asked me 5 songs ago. That way it's fair for everybody and everybody gets everything. And all the donations and stuff like that, it goes toward the camera, it goes toward the computer that we're saving for, goes toward the microphone that we're using. Everything kind of goes back into the channel. What's going on? But that's usually how we do it. We just, everything that's donation wise just donates. It's kind of like you guys invested in me to invest in you to help us get better reactions in a way. Florida. Oh, what's up? But yeah, I don't even know. But yeah, I keep getting a lot of people in here that we keep dropping out for some reason. But no, I got tons of I got tons and tons and tons of reactions on the way. I actually I got like just in request as well. Actually, my first CD was The Wraith back in 2002. I can listen to that CD front to back. They got me hooked on all those Joker cards. Man, I don't have The Wraith. I really want it, but I can't find it for cheap, man. I was looking online for it, and everywhere that I looked, they want like $40 or $50 for it, especially like Amazon stuff like that. Florida is the best country on the planet. I feel that. I ain't never been to Florida, man. Never been to Florida at all. What's going on, Mike? It just sounds hot all the time. Hot, you know what I mean? Plus, I don't like to swim, and there's a lot of water. But I mean, yeah, I assume it, is a good place. Not at all. I like to be cool all the time. Hey, Mike, did you see any of the Great Malenko reactions? Mikkel, if you're watching, man, I just got your donation request. I'll write that down, man. I'll get on to that. Probably do start doing it. I'll do it in the morning, first thing in the morning. Today I was just kind of getting over, feeling bad and stuff like that. So I just wanted to jump into the live to talk to you guys. But anybody else that does any donations, if you do any donations, we're going to get started on those first thing in the morning. I just want to get in a live to touch in with you guys a little bit. Yeah, I got there. I got some more tool that's coming up here soon. A lot of people are telling me that they're having trouble with my channel. Like a lot of people are commenting and saying that it's been unsubbing them, and that yeah, I've done a lot of peeping balls. I got it in a thing, but a lot of people are telling me it's not even popping up when I'm uploading anymore. So I don't know what's going on with YouTube there. You might have, Mike. I kind of been when I got that vertigo, man, it just kind of messed me up, man. Like I don't know how to explain it. Like my neck was hurting, everything was like spinning. I was nauseous. I just felt like I was going to get sick all the time. I did one reaction and I tried to do it and I just wasn't the same. And then I before I even realized that I had it, I did the reaction to the Tunnel of Love, and halfway through that whole full album, it hit me. Like I think I was on the Prom Queen song. I think there was a guy on here that just got on here and he just like dogged me for it and said, "You just must have not been feeling it. You're just faking that reaction or something." But I didn't really know that I had vertigo at the time, and it messed me up. No, what happened was where I work, it's really really dirty, and one day I came home and I my ear was itching, so I stuck like a Q-tip down into my ear, and I was trying to get that itch, and I couldn't get it, so I stuck it a little bit further. When I stuck it a little bit further, it rubbed my eardrum, and when it did, it caused like an abrasion on my eardrum. They said I'm lucky that I didn't poke it through the eardrum, and that it caused me to get an inner ear infection. So when I got the inner ear infection, it threw like my equilibrium off, and instead of just that, it caused me to have that vertigo, and it was like really bad for some reason, and it just took me a few days to get over it. Like not the spinning part only lasted a day, but just after that my body just felt weird and everything like that. What's up, Mike Jordan? I just figured since I didn't upload today that I would just jump on this live real quick, and yeah, it does. Um, I just jumped on the live real quick because I didn't do any uploads today, man. I worked all week, and I just kind of felt bad throughout the week. So I just kind of wanted to touch in on that and talk to you guys. And I made it dark. That light was hurting my eyes for some reason. Man, what you guys hoping to see that I react to next, man? You know the crazy thing about hey Josh, I definitely appreciate that, man. I definitely do. But YouTube, I always do everything through Cash App and do everything through PayPal because YouTube takes like I forget what it was. So like whatever you sent like that you just put on there, that I would get maybe like $6 of that. So I don't have like I don't set the tax thing up through it, and I just do it other ways. But I do appreciate it though, and you'll probably just it'll get refunded back to you. Oh, that's amazing. I appreciate that a lot. I don't go live a whole lot, I just I work a full time job, and I have two kids, and so I stay busy a lot. I definitely stay busy a lot, and so I do the reactions, when I'm not working, but I work like like 12 to 13 hours, so I stay busy a lot. Yeah, Josh, I don't know why YouTube does that, man. And the only way that you can actually, by the time that's what I had, I did a live before, and I had tons of people that was doing that. It was donating the money, and um, I went to get it. It was a good amount. It was a good amount, but then when I got to YouTube, they like 60% of it, and it was like, oh, it just wasn't worth getting. So I left it there, so it got refunded to everybody. Nah, no, man. I wish a lot of people would tune in more to the lives. Yeah, no, no problem, Josh, man. I really appreciate that, man. And if you do that, just attach like something you want me to react to or something like that, man. And that's how we'll do that. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving, everybody, for sure. I know we're all on different time zones, for sure, because I know a lot of people that tune into the videos is from. I've been getting like Brazil. I've been getting like UK a lot. Uh, uh, Canada a lot. A lot of people from Canada, they like the Rush actions, and so there's a lot of different time zones. So it might be Thanksgiving a different time for you guys, faster than us. I was born on Thanksgiving. That's crazy, man. I don't know why I gotta adjust that light, man. For some reason, it's hurting my eyes today. I kind of still feel a little out of it a little bit, but getting a little bit better. that's what that's what one thing I was curious. Like I noticed too with um, the insane clown posse reactions that we do. Um, I don't see other channels that much, but I feel that we do more insane clown posse and more psychopathic than probably any other reaction channel. And it seems like anymore that um, uh, there's hardly, we're not getting like the same people's not coming back or nothing like that. I thought that was a little different, so I'm wondering if the algorithm or something is messed up here on YouTube because it feels like it feels like we're not getting the same people back anymore. And I don't know. There might be another. What's up, Gotham's? There might be another channel that does more insane clown posse than me. I don't know, but I just feel like we do it more than anybody else. Trip Dub, what's up, man? Um, and it just seems like the algorithm or something's messed up. Like I'm not reaching everybody because we're at 1,500 on the channel. Excuse me. We're at like 1,500 on the channel, and I know in this world there's got to be tons of more people that listen to the Insane Clown Posse other than that, but for some reason we ain't reaching those people. I don't know what the deal is with that. Nah, I've never heard of Mushroom Head. See, guys, when I'm definitely like a hip hop head, but I'm definitely more of a old school hip hop person. Like people. Yeah, yeah. There's definitely a lot that come through. As I do a lot of Insane Clown Posse reactions, but it just seems like it don't reach out as much. Like, I mean, not that I don't know. Somebody did tell me that I'm not putting in the description. I'm not putting tags like hashtags in there that's reaching out. I had to check that out, man. I don't. I've never even heard of them, but see, I'm an old school hip hop person. Like people like Warren G, people like um, even MC Hammer, people like Snoop Dogg, Tupac. That was I listened to a lot of West Coast. I didn't listen to a lot of East Coast. Um, Did you listen to that Remedy featuring Wu Tang song? Yeah, 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 yeah. I don't know what that is with YouTube. I don't know if they just kind of don't push my channel that much because I'm not like, a big person. I tell you what, I do. I've been getting a lot of people in here a lot, and I never realized as being a reactor on YouTube, uh, that people just come in here to just hate on the videos every day. How about DMX? Yeah, man. Flesh of my flesh, blood of my blood. Like, I was a big DMX fan. You know what I mean? I that's exposed to a certain genre, and then nothing else. You know what I mean? And I stayed in that comfort zone. I just really didn't move out of that. Um, but yeah, I think oh yeah, that would suck. I've never been to a Tech Nine concert, but I bet that would be dope. Um, I just think YouTube does this thing where they like to push reactors that like I don't know. I've watched a lot of big reactors, and you can obviously tell that they don't really care about the music. They just want you to come and check it out. That's why I try to do less pausing as much as I can. That way I get the authentic feel of the song the same way that you would get it. And I don't think that, the YouTube something they don't like that. They rather me get up every time I hear a bar and stop on every bar and get up, and rip the poster off the wall, flip everything over and start screaming and say, "Oh my God, I can't believe it." Tech Nine puts on a good show, not as entertaining as ICP, but still good. Hey, I did watch a video, a live thing of the Insane Clown Posse. It was like a little short on YouTube, and they was singing "I'm Coming Home," and it was just, I think it was Hallowicked is what it said. So I kind of looked at that, and that looked pretty good. I'm from KC. He's a big deal. I'm tired of seeing ads every minute when I watch YouTube videos. Yeah, man. That's because people monetize them, man. And see, on mine, I can't monetize so I make no money off of the YouTube videos. The YouTube videos I don't make any money. I don't have the tax thing set up. So that's what a lot of people say, "Oh man, you do this for the money." I'm not making any money off of YouTube. Um unless it's donations that you guys send for the request, and then that's other. But um YouTube is just yeah, yeah. How about them Chiefs? I don't know. I don't watch football, so I wouldn't know about anybody who does football. Basketball fan, a lot of people that's new to the channel. I've always played basketball. A lot of people don't know. We're Little Man Reacts, but I'm actually 6'6", and I've just always played basketball, and basketball is kind of my thing. I couldn't be a UFC fighter. I don't even watch UFC. I'm from Cincinnati, man. I get onto this dude I work with all the time, man, because he always tells me that the Bengals are going to win every year, and I couldn't tell you anybody that's on the Bengals, but I always mess with him. I say, man, I bet you they don't even make it to the Super Bowl, and he always gets pretty fired up about that. And I couldn't tell you who played on the Bengals. But anyways, um, yeah, basketball. Uh, I just like the basketball. I like basketball. I got several favorite players. Several. our favorite team. Cincinnati used to have an NBA team. I didn't know that, man. Mike Jordan sent you a little something. I'll tell you if I get it, man. But I appreciate it though. If you're just tuning in, all the donations that come in, um, I'm going to do all those first thing in the morning. Today I didn't upload anything. That's why we're doing the live. Because man, I worked all weekend, and I know you guys want the reactions right away. But I still kind of feel a little funny, man, from everything, and I am feeling a lot better. I definitely am feeling a little better, but just kind of just don't feel like myself from just I guess that dizziness that I had. So I'm just kind of taking an extra day, and then tomorrow I'll start with all the reactions, all the donations will go first, and then I'll start on some of the requests as well. Cincinnati Sacramento Kings, man, that's crazy. They got a good team this year. Holiday. Yeah, you too. Thanks for tuning into the live. I appreciate it. Oh, what's up, Spine? Always been a Celtics fan. Hey, man, I like the Celtics. But I like the Celtics during the Rondo and Paul Pierce and Ray Allen and uh, Kevin Garnett. That's to me that was the first super team that was ever built, and that was a dope team. It took LeBron had to go down to Miami to try to build a super team there to beat that Celtics. That's why a lot of people they try to say LeBron formed that super team, man, but it was them Celtics, man. They was stacked, man. They had Kendrick Perkins, I think, too, at the same time. I mean, he ain't all that great, but he was a player. He was good enough to make it into the league. LeBron went down to Miami, even though I love Dwayne Wade, but LeBron went down to Miami and he got Wade with the hurt knees. He got Chris Bosh on the end of uh, his run. Got Ray Allen after Ray Allen was like 2 seasons away from a retirement. All them other players, man, they don't even play in the league anymore. Yeah, Paul Pierce, the truth, man. Paul Pierce was dope. Yeah. Oh man, the Bulls could have been something, man. If Derrick Rose wouldn't have got hurt, the Bulls, man, I think they could have had that. Maybe not the same success that Jordan had with them, but they would have had something that resembled that with a good Derrick Rose. What's up, Mister Token? I was waiting on you to get in here, man. I've been doing a lot of uploads, man. I ain't seen you for a minute, so I didn't know if you was still getting alerts because I've been having a lot of problems. People been saying that my channel's been like unsubscribing them and that they haven't seen any of the uploads pop up. So I was kind of curious to see if you've been seeing them. Yeah, I think that was a team effort, man. But you was definitely the face. All right, that's dope, Mister Token. I don't know, man. I just so many people's been telling me that they've been seeing it, so I was just kind of wondered about that. Oh, the Jordan era. Have you reacted to Ritz? Yeah. I've reacted to some Ritz. It's been a while though. I can't remember exactly what the song was. I did. I think I did like three by him. Oh, the Jordan era. Yeah. Um, I watched Jordan in like the 97, 98, 99. Or not 99. Maybe it was it 96, 97, 98. I can't remember. It was in that era. Um, this is a discussion that we have all the time, that I have with everybody, because everybody always wants to come in and they want to compare Jordan, or they want to say, is LeBron better or Jordan's better because of the rings. I have this debate with like everybody, man, and I think Jordan is the best player that ever played basketball. Michael Jordan is, let me rephrase that, he is the best dominant player that's played basketball. As a one-on-one player, he's a phenomenal player. I don't think we'll see another player that way. Um, but when it comes to LeBron James, he's the best all-around player. He's the best player. We forget about the longevity of LeBron because we just see the greatness every day. So we just say, oh well, he's just doing the same thing again. But there's not many of us that are going to be 38, 39, and we're out there playing a full contact sport, out there dunking and scoring 37 points a night. You know what I mean? So, um, so yeah, me neither, man. Mr. Token, the same way. That's how I feel. Um, but you see, that's a thing. Like with Jordan, even though I love Jordan and I hold him so high, I don't think Jordan does that much for his community. Like, as in, like, putting those shoes out there. Like, everybody wants them shoes, but nobody wants to go pay $400 or $500 for them. Even with LeBron's got some high price shoes. Shaq is like the only one that does a $20 shoe that you can get at Walmart, and that's what I say. It's like um, if you talk about Michael Jordan, you talk about Mike Jordan. Hey, I bought a video game, man. I bought one, Backyard Wrestling 2, and they're in it. I wish I could like play it and then show you guys, but I don't know how to cast like a PlayStation 2 to the thing. Yeah, I think Jordans are just like for show. You put them on, you wear them. But I had some Jordans. They was Jordan brand, but they was Carmelo Anthony shoes, and they was bright orange, man. They lasted forever, man. Those was like my favorite shoes. Yeah. Who, Michael Jordan or LeBron? Jordan. See, that's that's dope. But like, if we compare, we can't compare the basketball skills because we know Jordan would beat LeBron 1-on-1. We know that. I mean, we're talking primes. We're talking prime. We're not talking now, because if we was talking now, I don't think there's anybody in the league that couldn't beat Jordan. I think John Morant would dunk over Jordan now. But uh, the thing with LeBron is a good person. Michael Jordan's like a horrible person. It's personal, like, and you hear the stories that just wasn't that good of a he wasn't that good of a people's person. In today's society, they would have put and like the media, they would have probably exposed that real fast. Yeah, that's what Jordan was. that good of a person at all, really. Kobe. Well, Kobe only the closest thing to Jordan because his style was a complete like fiber like copy like of Jordan. Watch everything he did; it was exactly the same. But that's like with Jordan, with Kobe, and what sucks about them is we seen the rise and then we seen the fall. You know, where you was like, oh man, I can't believe this. I can't. What the heck's going on? And Kobe's was of injuries that really put him out. You know what I mean? Um, LeBron, we haven't seen that yet. I mean, there is a decline, but I think it was what last night he had 37. Was it 37 or 36? 9 assists, 10, or was it 10? I can't remember. I had to look up, but I did see it. But Jordan had crazy hang time. Yeah, Jordan did, but see, we think of that and we think that was, but you got people like John Morant now that's like elevating to the top of the rim. Jordan's was so amazing because Jordan was a today's player in the 90s, if that makes any sense at all. Jordan was today's player in the 90s. And but Jordan had some key elements that nobody had. Dennis Rodman, who ain't even out there scoring a bucket, but can get you any rebound you want to get. And he could do it without fouling because the league was different then. You got Scottie Pippen, who to me was just as good as Jordan, but didn't get that shot. He didn't get to be that front man. Because I think it was one time I read it up that Bulls with Jordan was like a 55 wins and something like that. Jordan left, there was 54 wins, and that was with Scottie Pippen leading the Bulls. Um, there was just so much talent. A lot of people forget about the talent, like Steve Kerr. He was like a Steph Curry of the '90s. We had um, Horace Grant. Horace Grant was a beast when he was with Magic, and then he came to the Chicago. They had Charles Oakley. Um, Ron Harper wasn't really that good, but um, you get what I'm saying. They had a lot of yeah, they had a lot of talent on that Bulls team, man, and we just hold Michael Jordan in such a high regards that when we think of the Bulls, Jordan did it. When we think of winning, Jordan did it. We don't ever think of the team because Jordan was larger than life. So in our minds, we think, "Oh man, Jordan did it. Jordan did it." But and we're as humans, you put the good before the bad. You don't think, oh, he was so bad in his first 7 to 8 years that the league was going to drop him, that they didn't want to keep him. Uh, yeah, Steve Kerr, man. A lot of those last minute shots to help him win, man. He he was like Curry in the '90s, but um, it's hard to, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, we as humans, we have the ability to remember the good things instead of the bad things. Like when Jordan went to the Wizards, man, I was like, okay, well, he's still got he's out there with Gilbert Arenas and stuff. But then like a few games in, I was thinking, man, it would have been better to retire because we didn't want to see that downfall. But Jordan, what made Jordan so good is because people knew that he was good, and he used that to his advantage of getting into your head before the game even started. Like Kobe, go in there and say, "Hey man, I'm gonna drop 60 on you tonight. Be ready." And you knew that he was capable of that. So it's like that manifesting. You can manifest that into to being a possibility. Yeah, today to me, I still like the inside game. I still like the dunks and stuff a lot better than the three because I feel anybody can shoot a three now, and that kind of waters down the game a little bit. And yeah, it's not cool to watch a game that's 145 to 156 and everybody's shooting it from half court. That's you know that kind of sucks when it's like that. That's why I've never been. I do like Steph Curry. I do like Golden State Warriors, but I just it's kind of sucks watching their games because all you're going to see is 3-point shooters. Hey, Trip Dub, you might have been in here last when I talked about this. I said if Michael Jordan was in the league today, playing today, he would be a Draymond Green. Same height, uh, same build, but a little bit more athletic. But that's how the games evolved that much that he would just be an ordinary person like that. He wouldn't be the Michael Jordan that we all loved in the 90s. 6'6", 6'5", really is 5'10" in the league anymore. You know what I mean? So, um, that's like I mean, just think about that. Can you imagine Jordan coming in and like dunking over Giannis, or Jordan coming in and dunking over Jokic? And I just don't see it, man. It's just there was a few times Allen Iverson embarrassed Michael Jordan. So I think we just hold him in such a high regards because we hold on to the good memories of that thing, of what they built, that we just don't want to accept the fact that um that who they are, just like LeBron would be average in Jordan's era. um LeBron would have been Magic Johnson in Jordan's era, and not because LeBron don't lead a team. LeBron tries to help a team win, if that makes any sense. LeBron's like he's not the guy that you want to shoot at the last shot. He's LeBron is a guy that's willing to force you to be better, if that makes any sense. Because you could see that with like Kyrie Irving. I mean, that's a good example. Kyrie Irving was one of the best handlers in basketball, but when you get when you took him away, look what happened. I mean, he went to Boston, he went to the Nets. He's just not the same Kyrie as he was. That's just anybody. If you break that down and you really look at all the teammates that LeBron's had, and when he leaves, they just become like nobody. They like retire and leave the league. They just is it's not the same. But that's exactly a point too that I make. Like Jordan would have that same effect. Most of these players, they get on a team with LeBron, even if they're good players, they're like, oh man, we ain't got to worry because this guy's going to come in and he's going to score 30, 40 points and he's going to help us win. I feel the same effect would happen to Jordan in today's league. They would say they'd kind of be more starstruck to play with him because some of the people that's playing with LeBron, their dads was LeBron fans when they was younger. Yeah, that's what I said. Back then, you had a leader on a team. It was clear that Jordan was a leader on the Bulls. You had, Bill Russell was a leader. You had Wilt Chamberlain was a leader. Um, but that's like this. Like we was talking about Kobe a minute ago. Would Kobe have won if Shaq didn't go to the Lakers? If Shaq said, you know what, I'm just going to stay with the Magic and I'm not going to the Lakers. You know what I mean? That's like questions we don't ever ask because we just accept the greatness as the way it is. I know we did this live and we got on basketball. I just love talking about anything, man. But um, I definitely enjoy the back and forth, to talk to you guys. Um, I always do this, as an opportunity for you guys, because I know we don't directly speak. We can only speak through, comments. So most of these lives that I get on is for, like, if there's something that you like wanted to ask me, or if you was trying to get my attention about, like in a comment or something like that. That's this opportunity now. That way I can be direct with you instead of just waiting on comments, because sometimes the comments don't show up. It takes a while. Yeah, I wish you would have too. I really liked him on Orlando. Might go see Twisted on New Year's Eve in Columbus. That'd be dope, man. Yeah, they do, man. And sometimes I have to go in and they're like restricted for some reason. Then I'll accept them, and when I accept them, they delete. It's weird. Yeah, man. I can't show you because I don't have my phone. But there's this thing that keeps popping up on my freaking my YouTube feed. I haven't watched it, but it says Twisted, and it says it's some kind of interview or something where they got on the thing. It says Twisted tried to sign Eminem. I didn't know if you guys heard anything like that, or if that was just somebody trying to clickbait something or something like that. So when Twisted, with ICP's fallout with Twisted, does Twisted still promote like the Juggalos and stuff like that? Do they still claim that, or or do they just kind of try to do their own thing? Man, I'm gonna tell you this. I seen a YouTube short pop up on my YouTube, and it was a guy holding like an energy drink. He had his hat to the side, and he was sitting there talking. And I was like, man, I said, this guy's voice sounds like so familiar, and I couldn't figure it out. I scrolled down and looked Blaze You Dead Homie, man, and I just never thought, I don't know why, I just pictured him looking way different than what he did look like. I don't know why, because I just got this like gangster image of him. And then when I seen that clip of him like that, I was like, yo, who is this guy? So according to that interview, uh, we yeah, that's what I thought too, man. I always thought in my mind of what I made up from Blaze You Dead Homie, he reminds me of a 90s rapper that maybe they, I don't know, like killed him off or something. He came back alive, and he's a gangster rapper or something, because you notice like the clock reminds me of like Flava Flav. Uh, the hat reminds me of like kind of like NWA, how they had like like the Raiders gear and stuff like that. Kind of reminds me of somebody. I don't know. It might not be, but that's like the kind of concept that I get from him. It's exactly what his gimmick is. What, like an artist that's been killed like and stuck in a certain time or something. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's just judging by the jerseys, because he wears like the old school looking like baseball style jerseys with the clock. You know what I mean? That's dope, man. Man, but yeah, Trip Dub, if that's his gimmick, that's dope. But I mean, that's what I get from it, because he looks like an old school hip hop artist from like the '90s. But you know what I mean. But like, he's doing stuff today. A gangster that got shot in his clock back in the day. Yeah, that's what I get from it every time I see it. So that's pretty dope, man. That is a dope concept. Man, you guys don't get to see like uh flagged comments. Flagged comments are held for review, and I get to see them a lot. And I tell you, a lot of I get a lot of flack about the Insane Clown Posse, and so many people have so much stuff to say bad about like Violent J. Like I think there was a couple in there last week where people said that like he had like a really big ego and he runs everybody off the label because he gets jealous of their music or something. And then like people like that his like talk about his like his preferences, what he's interested in as a guy or a girl. And you guys never get to see those comments because YouTube flags them right away, and stuff like that. I just put off there, man. I don't understand why there's always so much hate. I think it's hate from people that's on the outside looking in that don't really get a chance to listen to the actual albums and see what it's about. What's up, Colton? Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Spinal lobe. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. And so in that video that I watched, the where he talks about the Twisted Beef, he said that one dude was his protege, didn't he? And like Axe Murder Boys or something. And then he said that it seems like he always builds them kind of guys up, and like even with that funny knockoff documentary of the Twisted, I seem like they was supporting Twisted, and that's what I say. Like I don't know if it's just YouTube and people just are like, hey man, I see this video just popped up. I'm not even going to watch it, but I'm going to go in and just say, hey, I hate this and hate that and hate this and hate that. Twisted did? Yeah, that's the thing, man. We really don't know, no matter what kind of documents or documentaries or interviews we watch. We're going to hear it from the point of view of the person telling it. They really are going to make their claim make them look better. You know what I mean? ICP invented Twisted. That's why, hey man, I don't know if it was any of you guys, but man, some people got mad at me, man, when I was like, man, I was shocked that Twisted was just out dropping like the N word, man, and all the raps on that one, man. I thought that it was crazy, and some people's like, oh man, you can say that if you want. And I'm like, you know what I mean? I thought that was pretty crazy, but somebody told me that ICP did it a lot, but I haven't ran into anything by ICP that they have besides Kid Rock on that song. Is that you? But we all have different opinions on things that we say and we don't say. Something that's crazy, something that I'm gonna look at now because I haven't done this yet. You guys know I got these CDs here. Um, I've never actually opened the booklets to look into the booklets. I think that would be dope because I'm pretty curious on that. Somebody told me this one's the Ringmaster. Somebody told me that this Ringmaster is a different version than than an original or something. Does that look like the original one to you guys? Let's see. Yeah, somebody told me that's a different looking one than there normally is. What do you think? This is like a reproduction or something like that? It says, all it says on it's 1994. And of course, the front's kind of like silver on it. But I ordered a Carnival Carnage that I never received, which sucks. I don't know why I never received it. But it was a used version of the CD, and it was open, and it had four the Carnival Carnage on the front of the disc. Um, I must have got lost in transit or something because I never got it. I know, man, that sucks because I'm torn between because I like listening to Twisted, man. And on this, it says, thanks mostly goes to God. What's this mean, guys? I don't know if you see it. Dedicated to the butterfly. What's that mean? I don't have it, man. I ordered that one. I ordered. That was the one that I ordered, and it just never came. I just never got it for some reason. Does this one look like the original Riddle box, or does this one look like it was a different version of it? It's got like a white ring around it right there. The butterfly that died. They captured a butterfly and it died. Had it in a jar. Like Shaggy and Violent J did. If you read the ICP book, you'll learn a lot. That might be something that I'll eventually do. But I always like you guys to give me the information, man. That always works better. All six have risen. The end of time will consume us all. Hey, this one says instead of the Dark Carnival, this one says there will be six faces of the dead carnival. Jay and Jump Steady. Let me see. Somebody told me one of these great Malenkos, if you get like a gold version, it's like a rare version or something like that. I got the, well, let me pull it out of here. The one I got, it looks, for some reason it looks green, but it's yellow. I don't know if it's my light or something like that that's making it. Well, you can kind of see that it's yellow there. For some reason, the light's making it look like a green. It's like 44 hours long on YouTube behind it. I apologize. Love you, Britt. Who released what? The Great Malenko. Let me see. I really ain't checked these out, man. I've opened them and they've been sitting here the whole time. It says Island Records. That's all in Polygram or something like that. I love you more. Um, but look, this one's different. And on the riddle box, I told you guys it said There will be 6 faces of the dark, or it said of the dead carnival, and on this one it says the dark carnival. It said that too in the Ringmaster. Why does the riddle box say the dead carnival? Oh, the gold. That's what I thought mine was gold. You guys can't really see it because it looks. It's the light that makes it look green, but it's not green. It's yellow. It's weird. I don't know why my light's making it look like that. But it's like, yeah, that way it looks that looks green, but it's really like a yellow, like a bright yellow. But I got a black light on, so it's kind of making it light up green. Hollywood Records. Yeah, mine just says Island puts off the creative polygram. Island Records. This one kind of looks rough. It's not scratched up on the back, but the front of the disc is kind of scratched up. I haven't listened to this album yet, just besides reacting to it. I'm actually going to listen to this one now because I don't want to jump ahead of myself and um, listen to something and then do a fake reaction. That's dumb. Yeah, the Amazing Jackal Brothers. I don't know why I should have did it in the video of opening these, but I didn't. His influential evil flows. That one says this one says the Dark Carnival as well. It says dedicated to the butterfly, real big. I think they all say that. For some reason, it says backwards for you guys. You like to play games. You like creepy, rare shit. How about a whole album of gangster rap by ICP? On top of that, the whole album is of them rapping over other rappers' beats, bootleg style. It's crazy. They rap over Ice Cube, MC Ren's, Ghetto Boys beats, and more. Um, so they're giving it away. Album called Dumpin'. Have you guys ever heard that? Yeah, it says the area code is 313. Now figure out the rest if you can. It says the last digit, despite on what you might often see them wearing, ICP has said many times, and their favorite brand of clothes is what? Reebok for 5, Polo, Pumbaa, fake ass imitation Fubu, Fubu. Oh, Joey and Joey Records. Okay. It said Violent J said that he would hook up with Celine Dion, the girl from Letters to Cleo, or Flo from Mel's Diner. Dumping the psychopathic riders. I'm gonna have to check that out. Oh, it's just our old hotline number. And this is dope, man. This is like a comic book inside there, but I see riddle box right there. That's pretty dope. Yo, letters from Cleo. Check this out. That's dope. Hey, look, they even got dolls, man. That's wild. Yo, check this out. I got the Most Tasteless album. That definitely ain't the cover. Oh yeah, action figures. My bad, bro. It says lovable, huggable, squeezable serial killers at Spencer's, Camelot, and ICP events. You can even fill their little plastic butts, you sick bastards. Early Twisted Pick. What was that when they first came? That was 99. Beanie Boys. Let me check out. That's all I got of ICP. Let me check out this Twisted case. That's like the dopest looking CD to me, man. Like I like the album, you know, the artwork. That artwork to this is like super dope. I'm gonna check this book out, but I don't know if it's all comic book or what, because it just shows, you know, the comic book. Does this? I know you guys told me that there's like different multiple covers. Is this just your basic Twisted Most Tasteless? This version right here. Yo, we got Big Money Hustlers again. Oh, that's dope. Yo, here's a Dark Lotus sign that was in here. It says coming soon. I don't see Mars or ABK's name on there. Was Mars just like a thing, and then they just didn't like it and just said, "Oh well" with it? Yeah, there's an old looking picture. And there's a song on here somebody's requested, Hound Dogs. I haven't reacted to that yet. Spin the Bottle, I reacted to that a long time ago, but that was a dope song. Blink. Really 5. Man, that's crazy. So, what you think they drew all this stuff? It's hard to see because the glare. If you're wondering why I got this odd, like, set, like why these random ones like this, like the Twisted, stuff like that, because I seen Twisted had another album. I mean, I'm sure they probably got more than another, but there was another one that had their face like split down the middle. Um, that I didn't purchase. It's because if you see, let me see real quick. If you see all these albums, plus this Most Tasteless album, I bought those all from the same seller, so I got these all together, and even with the condition of the broken case for the Riddle box and the cracked case for the Ringmaster and the condition that Great Malenko disc was in, they was all pretty much $20 a piece. The cheapest album out of all the ones that I got was this, and the Most Tasteless. But I mean, I got them in kind of a bulk order. But if you broke it down, it was all about 20. This one was about $11 by itself. Yeah, I think that's what it said on there, freak show, but I didn't get it because I contacted the seller and he told me that this was their first album. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure that they probably might have had something different, but they told me that this was like the one that got them started with Psychopathic. That's the reason why I bought this album. I put them here. I haven't even listened to that Ringmaster yet. I reacted to the whole album. The Riddle Box, I haven't even listened to it yet. I just really want to finish these that first deck of the Joker cards before I, jump into um, listening to the albums. And plus, as like a reactor, if all I did was if all I did was listen to them before reacting to the music, I wouldn't I wouldn't be like I would be accustomed to the shockness. You know what I'm saying? Like the wild ways of it. I would be just like custom like everybody else was, and so listening to it like this, I get to experience like the crazy things they say, man, and that's dope to me. Before Twisted, they was called House of Crazies, and it was just a two. I'm sorry, guys. I'm running off. Not much sleep. I think all that in here is Token and Dub. I think everybody else is gone. Who else is in here? They had a third Rock. Three. That's dope. Is the other one just don't mess with them anymore? Yo, I was wondering if you was still in here, man. We kind of lost everybody. Um, the thing about the Insane Clown Posse is I feel like I can just react to them all the time because I'm always excited to. Oh, that's dope. I'm always excited to do that. But I've discovered so much good music. On this whole thing, that it's like insane, like good stuff. The Rush stuff. The Rush. I mean, believe it, Rush is like different sounding. I mean, you guys probably know more than me. It's like some kind of superhero music. Like I think of like how the Power Rangers was getting ready, like getting ready to go fight somebody, man. It's just an uptone like that. I have a respect for all music, uh, because I know what it takes to put into it, man. I do this music all the time. Um, and the crazy thing is anybody can do music from home now, but you put a lot into music to put it out to only get like two plays or something like that. So that's the crazy part. So I respect it on that level. Try listening to Ren. Was it you, man? Somebody keeps telling me that. I've never really listened to Ren. He's indie. Um, I know who he is. Like, there's a guy that I follow that made a diss song on him, and they kind of went back and forth. If you take music seriously, you need serious equipment. That's what I've learned. Yeah, that's the thing, man. You know, you can go out right here. This is this microphone right here, Shure mic, about an $800 mic. Um, the sound card, the I got the USB, the mixers down there. I got the Phantom powers that I run. It's expensive, man. But the cool thing about like the mic that I have, the Shure mic that I use, Um, you could use a pop filter for it. You know, if you want, if you're somebody that likes to get close to it, you could definitely do that. Yeah, King Dada. I know King Dada. I've known him for a while. Then he made this song on uh, what's it called, on Ren, and I think I reacted to King Dada, but I haven't been on this channel in a while. King Gordy. The only reason I know King Gordy is because of a song called Leatherface by Bizarre and from D12. And um, and I know Bizarre, man, because I was going to do some music with Bizarre, and he was doing like features for nothing, basically. And I sent him all I sent him all the stuff, and he took everything from me, and then wouldn't answer his phone more. So I thought that was pretty crazy, you know. Um, well, he did the verse and stuff for me, and then messaged me back and told me the price was like triple all of a sudden and stuff like that. So that's I was like, what the heck? Better than Dada's. Dada is more. I don't know how to explain it. Like when I listen to Dada, I think of like more like true hip hop. You know what I mean? Like Common, Nas, those kind of guys. You know, like that. That's really hip hop in a way. You know. Renz, I didn't listen to Renz. Yeah, man. Hey, when Bizarre did that to me, I got in contact with some of his people, and I just kept getting the runaround. And uh, then I found a whole group of people. He like was just like having everybody sending money, and he wasn't doing the verses. He was just keeping the money and dipping out. It sounds wild, man. He was this feature that he was doing with me was for 450. And I spoke to him directly on the phone. The beat was dope. The beat that we had was like an old D12 beat. Um, it was super dope. I did my verse. He did the hook. He kind of talked at the beginning and did his verse. Then called me back, and everything was cool. He's like, "Oh, about to send it all over. Everything's good. We get off the phone." Um, his management or something messaged me and says, "All right, we need like 5,000 for this." And I was like, "What? Like 5,000?" And then I could just never get in contact with him after that. I believe what happened was I believe he probably just did the thing at home, took my verse off of it, just made it a song by himself, and you know what I mean. So yeah, I kept like looking into it. That would be dope. Like I said, man, my thing is, I would definitely. It would be dope if the channel was bigger and there was ways to like reach out to like like Insane Clown Posse or something like that, and we could bring them onto the show. That would like how we are now. That would be super dope. Yeah, basically that's what happened. Like he made a post, and his post said, "Hey, I'm doing features right now for this much." He said, "Let's go. We can have them done in an hour." Blah blah blah. So I was like, "Cool," but never happened. And I figured out too, like if any of you guys want to get on this live with me, all I got to do is next time we do the live, I can do it as a group, and I can get any of you guys on here that want to get on here. There's an option here on YouTube. I figured it out. I need to buy a Dark Lotus album. I seen him. I'm pretty sure that was him. I seen him perform that documentary that you told me to watch, man. Maybe it wasn't him. Maybe I thought so. Then I know they come out with the bandanas on the face, and they was the ones with the mask, wasn't they? I know a lot of people want Lotus all the time, but YouTube don't specifically say. They do on certain songs. They'll say, "Hey, this is the Mars version. This is," they won't say it's the ABK version. So a lot of times I can do part of it'll be Mars, and then part of it'll be ABK. People prefer the Mars version of Dark Lotus more than they do the ABK version. Yeah, they wear the bandana. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, that was dope, man. I wish I could have. It made me sick, dude, to think that I did that whole reaction. It was like an hour and something, and I wasn't even going to chop it up. I was just going to put the whole thing up, and whoever owns that, um, YouTube has changed the rules. If you see that uploaded, like on YouTube, like how you sent me the link, that was probably before a certain like threshold, because now that's like when people send me the request to do like the music videos. You may have seen it on another channel, and it may have been months ago, it may have been like a year ago, but YouTube has changed so much that they get like everything. And that was my first copyright strike I ever had, was on that actual family video. And I'm not I'm not knowing if it was the film that actually did it to me, or if it was all the songs, because there was different artists. We had like there was Boondocks, there was uh, just everybody. So I don't know if that's what got me the copyright strike, was just so many different artists. Oh, I'm back, guys. I got a leg cramp, man. That sucked. It was in my calf. Some people uh, put up the fair use act before their videos. Between red and gold is Mars and ABK. Everything else is the same, so you can just pick one. There's only four. Lotus up. Yeah, I tried the fair use, man, but when you put fair use up, YouTube changed that. They changed that. So when you're clicking, I'm using this for fair use, they don't let you pick the other. They automatically put you in a section of, I have rights to this, I wrote part of this, or I got direct from the artist to use this. They put that in the fair use now. So if you say, okay, yeah, fair use, and you click it, they send it over right to that artist or that label. And then if they're like, no, we didn't give no permission on this, then you get to explain. You get to explain, well, I'm a reactor. This is nonprofit. I'm making no money out of this. I'm just promoting. And 9 times out of 10, they'll say, okay, well, we'll allow you to do this, but we're going to make it where you can monetize it, and we're going to split the money 80-20, and we're going to take most of the money. That's what usually happens with a lot of these reactions. But they some of them are just jerks, man, and you claim fair use, and it puts you in that category without you being able to pick that. And then they just automatically say, "Oh, he lied," and then that's why I got that copyright strike. Ren won't complain. I'll have to check Ren out, man, for sure. Sorry, guys. I'm just still a little wore down, man. I think that's why I just got that leg cramp, man. That leg cramp was bad. You guys wasn't about to see me for like 10 minutes. I was getting ready to hit the ground. We've been in here for a while. I don't think we're getting nobody else in here. Like I said, yeah, that's what I said. Like, the whole goal of my reactions was I think we reacted to that token. I think I got a reaction to that. Yeah, old tech to me was super dope. But what's up, Matthew? What was I gonna say? I was saying something I forget now. Oh, no, I started this channel. Believe it or not, it wasn't going to be a reaction channel. Um, my son, he has a channel that he does video games on, and it's not nothing high tech or nothing like that, but he's really really excited about that. He likes that a lot. So every day his like dream is to get like a YouTube plaque. He wants that so bad. He wants like a play button. He thinks that's like the biggest thing in the world. So my intentions was to start a channel. I said maybe I can build this channel up and I can do a play button or something, And when you get one of those play buttons, they you can put whatever you want on there. So what I was going to do is I was going to try to build a channel, get a play button, have it directed to my son and be able to give him that, as like something an accomplishment and let him see that. And I think that would be something that was like, is like super dope. So that's the drive behind the reaction channel. Now, when I started doing the reaction channel, um, I started liking it a lot. I started liking being able to communicate with people, like with music. People that's like me. So that's that's the that's the story behind of why I started the YouTube channel. And in my mind, I said this is going to be easy. I'm gonna do some reactions. It's going to go, but there's a lot. This is hard work, man. It definitely. I see why a lot of these reactors that's hit 100,000, such and such, they only upload like twice, like a week, because you know what I mean, of all the work getting into to that. Yeah, he's amazing, guys. You would like my son. You could probably hear him in the background on his VR headset now. He's an amazing kid. He's super super tall for his age, and man, that's it's always cold here, but I don't like being hot. But yeah, my son, man, he's in there playing other games on his he's got his Oculus, his headset, and he he's been bummed out because he plays Gorilla Tag and some kids bullied him and they reported him and he got banned for like 4 weeks for doing nothing. They just he just went and played with some kids, and they just all said, "Hey, let's everybody report my son," and they went to it, and then all of a sudden it turned red, and he freaking out, and I wrote. I sent a ban appeal to these people, and they just say he was cheating, but with like mods and stuff like that. But he don't know anything like that. So I tried to argue and ask him to send me the footage that they have, and nothing. They wouldn't. They didn't give me any footage, but they still stuck by that he was cheating. So thought that was a little weird, but you guys probably hear him a lot in my videos, and we're in like a whole different room. I'm like in a whole different room, and just the sound travels. Yeah, you hear him. He's in there playing. It's basically gorilla tag, but he basically finds like games that are just like that in something called App Lab. He loves that thing. That's what I always try to tell him. I say, hey, I'm gonna make some of these videos, so I need you to stay calm. But I know you guys probably heard lots of reactions where you hear him screaming in the background because he gets wild, man. He's awesome. He's amazing. That's what I got. I got a daughter. She's 12, and she's grown up. She don't she don't hang out with me as much as he does. But she's in she's like she likes band. She does band. My son wanted a guitar, so he's going to do the guitar thing. So it's pretty dope, man. It's pretty dope. I'm glad you guys all came into the live and you know, talked to me for a little bit. I'm about to retire the Panthers hat, man, because I don't know anything about no football players and stuff like that. I'm about to go find me another hat. In band she plays I don't know if it's called the flute or if it's something else. I don't know exactly what they call it. It's like a flute, but you don't play it this way. You or maybe she does play it that way. Recorder, maybe a recorder. I'm not really for sure. I hat you, man. That's what I need to do, man. Hey, that's what I need to do, man. Like another thing for like donations. Instead of people sending me donations, man, somebody send me like a like an ICP hat or like an ICP poster that I could put on the wall back here that we can have real big. That would be dope. It'd be dope if you could find one that was like the velvet, because I've seen posters like that. And then we turn the black light on and it light it up. That'd be dope. Yeah, I think that's a flute, man. I'm not really for sure. For sure. I know she calls it something, but I'm not really for sure. No, it's one expensive flute though. I think they see me, and I'm real heavy into the music, doing the music. Um, everybody in my family's always kind of sung or played a guitar or something like that. Like my grandma, so and has uh, when I was a kid, my grandma used to make me go to church a lot. Then I'd hear the music in the church, and then back when I was a kid, used to be able to buy the CDs, and they'd have the instrumentals on the end of the CDs, so that was always dope. And so just always heavy into music, and maybe I influenced that onto them because that's what I do all the time. That's what I think. I think it would be dope, man, if I could find like an ICP poster that I would be able to put up there. Everything, I just got into it so late, man. Everything's so expensive, and uh, you know what I mean. That is just I'm so late to it. things vintage now, and it costs so much money to get it. That's what I usually stop at like a Goodwill or something like that, and I go in to see if I can find like any Pink Floyd or anything like that. Yeah, that's what my grandma. She went to one where they like yelled all the time, and they'd point you out and say, "Hey, you, you better get up here. If you don't get up here, you're going to hell." You know, so I was always kind of like freaked out as a kid. And my grandma used to tell me all the time. She used to say, "God's coming. This is the end of the world." Like in '99 when 2K hit, man, I was praying. I was like, please don't let this be it, you know, because my grandma had me freaked out. I thought it was done. I thought, you know, I was like, man, I didn't even get to live life. Yeah, I think I've reacted to every song from Pink Floyd's Paul's concert. But yeah, that would be dope. That'd be dope if we could get some like psychopathic drops for the background to these videos. You know, as I always got, you can't see because it's turned here. I just put the jersey up because you know it just so it didn't look so blank. You know, I got the Little Man Reacts, which my wife and them made, and this is for me. So I definitely you know enjoy up, even though most of the time you guys probably read it backwards. And I try to think of things that I could put in the video. So I thought you know the CDs would be you know. Uh, I'll have to check it out, man. I'll definitely have to like look up some more stuff and see. I've been I think the little necklaces they have is cool, man. The little Hatchet Man necklaces that they got. I think that's pretty dope. And it would. I'm just telling you, man. Even if we did like a phone call, dude. If I we could get like a phone call with those guys and get it like onto the channel, like a live or something, dude. That would be so dope, man. But that's like one in a million. That's dope, dude. They probably wouldn't even answer the call. They'd probably pick up and be like, "Man, who the fuck is this?" And then hang up on me, man. Not even give me a chance. A lot of people, a lot of people like celebrity. I guess not really celebrity, but you know, you got to think that they get bothered all day. You know what I mean? Like, time they go out, it's not like for who they are. It's for you know what they've done. The official confirmation. I don't think I have. So that me trying to get a hold of them is like needle in a haystack, man. They probably tell me I owe them money for all the reactions. I mean, you just get like when I think, man, I think a lot. I see a lot of guys as I see a lot of your guys as like pictures on here, and a lot of you guys have tattoos of ICP, tattoos, you know, of the Hatchet Man. I see a lot of people here with the Hatchet Man. That would be dope, man. I would like to get something like that. I'm gonna have to look up whatever the site that is, man, and see if I can check that out. That would be dope to get a big one and for the backdrop. But man, like a lot of them artists, man, they don't like to be bothered. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, you got to think of like their place, man. Like, how awkward like like if you like if you guys watch me all the time and are like, and then like one of you guys got like a tattoo like of my channel or something, you know what I mean? Like that's, they probably see stuff like that all the time, you know, like people with like tattoos of them, or you know, like what do you say to that? What could you say to that? You know what I mean? Like you can be appreciative, but you know, as an artist, it I would assume it would be hard to say the right thing that somebody would definitely want to hear. You know what I mean? Like I say, hey man, I appreciate that. That's dope, man. Tech seems cool. Like I said though, like I still stand on sweet token. That sucks, man. Like I still stand on what I said about Tech Nine though. I feel that Tech Nine was like kind of into the wickedness, into all of that, and then when he got a taste of being in the limelight, he just was a different Tech. Like I don't know. Like myself, my opinion, myself, and the music is that he he changed into a different person. Like they say, well, he's a blood now, and he's, you know, in a gang and all that. It don't seem like the same Tech that I would think from like Amatel and Slacker. You know, it don't seem like that same kind of. So that's the thing. That's the list, man. Tech Nine would be a hard dude this, bro, because he's a lyrical monster. I'm not gonna say that he is not. When I say I feel like he sold out to the mainstream, yeah, maybe I feel that way, but I still feel like he's a monster when it comes to lyricist, you know, lyrics and wordplay and intersyllable rhyming, the speed that, you know, it would be hard. You know, I would, to see a battle. I'd like to see him go against somebody and somebody else. Tech Nine, yeah, he Tech Nine. So it's just like I said. I feel I feel even I reacted to Speed'em on here, and I feel that was more of a mainstream than, yeah, yeah. That's why I reacted to Speed'em, and I really didn't like. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't really like it that much because I felt like he sold out on his style. Like he was willing to do whatever. I mean, and we can't say that we all wouldn't, but I felt like he was willing to do whatever just to get them big names on with them. Like willing to change everything up. I mean, I know you got to change with the time, but I like that underground sounding Tech to me. Yeah, he's still dope, guys. Don't take it as I said that he's not dope, because the dude is dope. He's phenomenal. But that's just like, you know me, you guys hear my music and stuff, but next week, um, I called up the Backstreet Boys and I was, you know, saying, hey man, you know, I want to be a part of that. You know, I've always, you know, you would say, you know, well, that's kind of weird. He puts on a great show. Yeah, Tech Nine does put on a great show. I've seen a show by Tech Nine. Not been to it, but I've seen one. Not like the full show, but no, we're about to get off this live anyways here in a second, man, because I'm down to 15% dark and wicked autistic kids picking up frogs and crickets. What? But nah, guys, we're down to 2 people, and I think it's Token and Colton. I think that's all we got. So I'm going to end this live and get off here. There will be reactions tomorrow, guys. I just took a break today because that's dope, Mr. Token. Man, you got some stories, bro. You're gonna have to get on this live with me, and we're gonna have to talk about this, man. We're gonna have to talk about your experiences because you've been around for a while, and you've been down with ICP, you've been down with Tech Nine, and we definitely need to get you on this live somehow, man. Even if it ain't a video, you can get on here and we can talk about it. Whitney or Michael Jackson, or legendary. It's whoever you want it to be, man. I didn't really listen to much, neither or. Michael Jackson, I listen to Thriller all the time. But we're gonna definitely have to get you on here, Token, so we can definitely talk, man, because it's super dope. And I know this is a little delayed, so I get your guys' messages like. But guys, we're gonna hop off here. I definitely appreciate you guys a lot, man. It means a lot when you guys tune into the lives. It definitely lets me know that you guys are still here with me. That's why, I did the Great Malenko, I did the review. So you guys, and I asked you guys, I said, let me know down in the comments if you're still here. But everybody, you can look forward to some reactions tomorrow. I got a lineup ready. We're going to knock out the donation reactions first because as we was on this live, I got a bunch that came in. So we'll definitely react to those. But guys, I am hopping off here. Token, I appreciate you. Colton, I appreciate you. Trip Dub, man, I appreciate you because you and Token been with me for a long time, bro, a long time, and I really appreciate both of you guys so much. Colton, super dope too, man. You've been with me for a little bit now, and yeah, I'm ready for the Amazing Jackal Brothers too, but people want me to do Forgotten Freshness 1 and 2. We're going to do a poll. People want me to do Forgotten Freshness 1 and 2, Mutilation Mix, and they want me to do all that before the Jackal Brothers. So you guys got to let me know if that's what you want. But this is it, guys. We're off here. I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much, man. It's amazing, being able to do this and interact with you guys. Thank you guys so much. In them comments on YouTube. Where are we going next, guys?